making sure I can hear myself this time and that I'm actually talking on stream. First to the key. I don't remember the other half.
First of the egg.
That's right. Ready Player One.
First to the key, first to the egg. I like that book.
The movie wasn't bad, except for the director completely not understanding how PR works.
That's
I don't like how they completely changed it from the book. Like, it's apart from like the characters' names being the same, nothing is actually the same from the book to the. Like, it was just inspired by the book.
Yeah, well, I mean, they hit a bunch of the major points, but they also changed a lot of major things.
I think they just wanted to put as many notable things to pop culture.
Yeah, I mean, that was a
more
big
modern
thing
pop
about the
culture.
book, was, reliving older pop culture.
You read Ready Player 2?
I did. It was nowhere near as good as the first one.
It was hard to swallow.
It was bad. And not only that, but it felt like he realized that he needed to wrap up the book in like the last 3 chapters. Like, oh crap, we're just gonna solve a bunch of this stuff all together. It's like, wait, what? Like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's exactly how it felt.
I was like, did we just skip a bunch of different things? Like, oh, actually, all of the plans that we came up with, we don't need to do. We're just gonna do this. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Holy
called
shit.
meeting a deadline.
so bad. I was really sad. I was really hoping for something amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
With the-
I mean, the first one is really a tough act to follow.
It is, but like
Because
the
you
first
either get more of
chapter,
the same, or
yeah,
something that changes it and makes it not as good. You don't really have a lot of wiggle room.
yeah. The first chapter kind of got me excited. Like, ooh, like a more in depth, you know, like okay, and then it just progressively got harder to understand and harder to comprehend.
Yeah.
And I think if I remember correctly, they launched their fragmented selves into space. I was like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna disable one of my modules. It'll probably make everyone refresh. So, sorry.
The auto do it for us, or do we need to refresh?
No, it should be automatically doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Rachel's getting upstairs right now.
Okay. That video is awesome, Sin.
Oh, thank you for following, Rakai.
Which video?
The other one you just sent.
Okay. I need to play that phone game. Art Nights. Just to see what the hell it's about.
Is it the one that has all the waifus?
Yep.
The waifus
Sure, it's a
always
gotcha.
get you. Yes, it is. It totally is.
What did? Oh, there. Yeah, Rakai, Cowabunga indeed. Just waiting on Miss Steen, and then we can get going.
There she is. No voice yet.
Well,
There she is.
yeah, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
And time.
okay, sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, okay, sorry.
I don't know.
Alright, you
Been a
sound
long-
tired.
I slept really bad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, it's the same old thing with me. I don't sleep good. I
Well,
hate
freshen up,
sleep.
Miss Steen. We're going to need you for this. We're facing the BBEG today. We got to save Emmett from him. Who would
Wait,
have
did
knew
I
Emmett
miss a
was-
week?
Yeah, didn't you find out? We found out Emmett's actually a prince of the elves and all that, and the big bad G guy finally came up and captured him. Now we got to go save him.
Whatever
I don't know.
he's on, I want some.
I don't know if I feel about that.
I don't know if
I thought you were
what
going
he's on is safe
Spaceballs.
for other people to handle.
Who's
Then-
texting me?
Anyway, welcome back, everyone. When we left, you had defeated 3 undead trolls for the lizard folk in exchange for them releasing the human prisoners that they had. And then you spent the night in the swamp with them. Somehow, you managed to get a full night's rest. It looks like everyone took a long rest. So we are ready for whatever you want to do at this point. Things that have been happening in the world. Before you left to find this patrol, you had been promised a boat to get to the Thunder Cliffs to find out what the cult of Talos is doing there.
Sorry.
Uh,
Oh,
um,
I don't think you had anything else hanging in the wind unless someone has different notes than I do.
There was also probably the trolls were coming from the northeast, was it? We found out,
Yes.
and we were possibility of trying to figure out why there are suddenly undead trolls running around and why they're coming from a certain direction.
Oh, the lizard folk chief had explained to you that it wasn't a sudden thing; it's a constant trouble that they have.
Earl of the Swamp.
So it's probably why they call it a dead marsh.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, let's go back and try to get our boat and get on with it.
Okay. The lizard folk dispatch a guide for you to get you out of the swamp quickly, and you get out of the swamp back to the road, and you can easily make your way back to town in just about a day. Great. Matt.
And don't we have prisoners or something? Something people we rescued?
Yes,
Yep.
they're with you as well.
Oh, we magically got out of the swamp. Yeah.
No, I just
Yeah.
explained how you got out of the swamp. It wasn't magic. There's a lot of
Sorry.
time and effort.
Took a day.
Brain's not working.
It took you a whole day.
Oh, yeah.
You had a lizard person guide to lead you
Oh,
safely
no.
back to the main road.
The horrors. You can tell I didn't sleep.
Alright. Let me go negotiate our boat.
Believe in you.
Don't look at me!
You just said I.
You literally did.
Well, as you approach the town, and before you go in the gates, you can see that there is a larger ship floating out in the deeper waters past the swamp outside of town.
Where's the swamp on this map?
Pretty much all the water you can see.
Oh. It doesn't look very swamp. It looks like
Whee!
water. Okie dokie.
Yep, nope, it's all...
Alright, I guess
well,
we'll go
it's
walk on the...
water. It's great for fishing, but it's only like a foot or two deep.
I guess we'll try to find the captain somewhere on the docks.
Yep, and it is at this moment that I realize I don't have my source book. Bear with me a sec.
Did you at least start recording?
Yes.
I I started streaming, but I forgot to start recording.
Ah, I was helpful.
No, because it is way too late now.
We didn't even do anything.
You got
Just
out of
a
the swamp.
recap.
You spent a whole day.
That's it.
Stop messing with her.
I'm just going back to my text message.
See you next week.
Just one?
What?
Your text message?
Yeah, I type really long text messages instead of those people that send like 20 short messages. I send one really long one.
Oh, that's me. It's because I really want to get your attention.
My friend does that still because it's like a hangover from the AIM days,
Yep.
and he still does that on Telegram. And I just wait for my phone to stop buzzing before I pick it up.
Like, I'll send
I hear
several
you.
small texts, but that's because, like, I'll send a text, I'll feel like I didn't get the message through, so I'll try again, and then I'll like, clarify. So
Yeah,
you
I
get,
do
like,
that.
3 messages that say the same thing.
I sent one really long one and then a short one with everything I forgot.
Yeah, or it
That's
could be
a-
like a single sentence for me broken into 3 texts. Just because
I only get
s-
4
send
people
before
message
finishing
me.
my thought.
I get the long guy, you, the kid, and my mom on occasion. That's it. Everybody else just messages through Discord.
Free. And you can delete messages when you send something that you regret.
What, the
Not
drunken
after someone takes
messages?
a screenshot.
Yeah, true.
Drunken messages?
Oh yeah.
Is that you? Do you send drunken messages?
I would have to get drunk. The last time I got drunk was maybe 6-7 years ago.
Mm.
Actually, not true. It was probably maybe a year ago. When Grim, when you got me on those sweet little wine coolers.
That you fell asleep snoring!
Who's blowing up my phone?
Totally passed out.
Alright. Are you ready yet? You get your source book open, sir?
Yes.
Alright. We're trying to find the captain or whoever is in charge of this stupid boat.
Probably should have read it.
Oh!
That usually helps. If anything, skimming at least a little bit, looking for
No,
keywords.
I read it
name,
a while ago. I just
He
I didn't
said
sleep well
he had
either,
to
and I've
open
forgotten
it.
everything.
All he declared was that he had
happens.
to open the source book, not that he had to read it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not lying. He's sitting.
He's also got devil horns. I don't know if I believe him. They say the devil lies.
Yeah, but if he had an angel halo, do you really think we'd want to believe him?
I believe him before I would the devil. Because angels can't lie. It's just
That's
going to
his
tell me
dad.
something I don't want to hear.
We'd feel better if I weren't at work.
No, because I don't know how the hell you don't have a speech impairment.
Um,
What about Cat
evolution.
Girl? You got a Cat Girl?
Echo?
God.
I've got a cat.
Oh, that's
It
cute.
goes on my
I like
head.
that.
Not the same.
Well, then I have these glasses to wear for you.
Nice.
Haha.
Okay. Devil horns. The ship. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to understand something I didn't understand before. Bear with. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment.
Road again.
Chirp.
Hey, Tristan, let me look at your axe.
What?
Your axe.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed you're having a lot of trouble with it, so let me take a look at it.
Oh, here. Pull it
I-
out.
I
Yeah,
ain't kept that with
damn
everybody's
thing keeps
weapon.
slipping out of my hand.
Like I said, y'all need to start keeping up with your own equipment and all that. So, but
Yeah, I like the
Doesn't
ones
take
that
a
come
little
out of my
look once in a
hands
while.
already.
yeah. So he'll take it, he'll look at it, check the straps, take a little sandpaper, clear up the edge, sharpen the blade a bit more. He'll hold it in his hand, bounce it a bit, flip it to the other hand, just spin it a couple of times, just to check its weight and all that. Make a few chopping motions, then he'll hand it back to her. It's okay, I think you'll be good now.
Getting a weird
no.
echo.
From who?
Oh, when Sin was talking just now, like, it wasn't. Oh, I think I can hear Brian's laptop.
Could be it.
Could be it.
Yeah. No, but I need to go get my phone charger.
Okay, so there's actually 2 ships waiting for you, and there's 2 captains in town. One of them, you're told, is Valdi Estebar. He's a tabaxi, and his boat is called Stands in Tar. Hold on, no. Valdi Estebar is the captain, and his crew is a tabaxi named Stands in Tar, a dragonborn named Christophen. Hold on. I am not understanding what I'm reading here. I've read this 4 times and I can't fucking understand it. Sorry. Bear with me.
You're good.
He pasted into the group chat.
Yeah, we all have bad days.
Okay, so the 2 captains that are there to meet you are a tabaxi named Stanzentar and a dragonborn named Christophen. And both of them are discussing with the council why their ship is better when you arrive.
Want to listen in and hear what their arguments are for which is better.
Okay, well, as you walk in, Stanzentar,
Doom.
how do you do?
Yeah, just be setting the hammer down.
Oh,
It's heavy.
yeah, that's fine.
And I'm in
So
full armor.
You walk in, you thump your hammer on the floor as you kind of relax and take the weight off your shoulders. And hearing the noise, the captain stand up and turn to you. You notice that when the tabaxi stands up, she staggers a little bit.
Somebody's been drinking.
I look to Dewey
And,
Claw.
yeah,
I
the
say,
dragonborn
"That's
looks
normal,
at
right?"
him with looks at her with a mixture of disgust and horror.
Was that Brian?
So, I look to Dewey Claw and I whisper, "That's normal, right?"
Totally normal.
Right.
God.
I
Hey.
nudge whoever's next to me, probably I guess Tristan, and say, "That's normal." That was a good source.
Doesn't look normal.
They can't even stand upright and they're gonna drive a ship? They're gonna hit the rocks and sink. I ain't getting on that ship.
Well, there's no lanes or
You
nothing.
eggs.
They ain't got to worry about hitting anybody. Unlike these days with these carriages that go really fast and they end up crossing lanes and all that.
I mean, if anyone wants to make an insight check, you can kind of figure out what's going on with her.
I'll do that.
I'm insightful. I will help them.
Definitely not insightful.
What do you think, Dewey Glow?
Eh,
It's normal.
Anyone else?
Nope.
Okay.
It sucks, but I'll try.
it's-
Okay, so Brand and Dewey Claw, you can tell that the tabaxi might not be entirely sober.
That's all that's because it's normal.
Yeah, you get a faint whiff of rum and catnip from across the room.
Hey, it's my kind of style. I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, so as they're talking,
You should
the
listen to the
tabaxi
argument
does plead her case eloquently. Her ship is faster and more agile, and her crew smaller and less likely to gossip about their mission. There isn't a ship on the sea that the Dancing Delight can't outmaneuver or outrun in the open ocean. The Dragonborn is kind of shaking his head with disbelief that anyone would even consider choosing a drunken tabaxi. Explains to the party that his ship is more reliable and safer, which they might need on the seas that have become more violent of late. He goes on to reveal that he's heard rumors that the once safe caves at the base of the Thunder Cliffs have recently become more dangerous. The Tabaxi kind of scoffs at the idea that the caves are more dangerous.
What are they? How are they each dressed?
They're both dressed fairly well. You can tell that they're a ship's captain. They're not wearing rags or anything, so they're, you know, they have money.
He meant dressed, like title.
No, I mean they don't have like there's no eye patches, peg leg.
Oh.
One of them ain't got a parrot.
No.
Alright. Do they look like they're military class? They look like they're civilian types. Like, do they by military? I mean, do they have like fancy coats, medals, and shit, or are they just dressed like you figure somebody who owns a ship out in the water all day would probably wear loose fitting, cool, comfortable?
The second one. These aren't military folks, they're traders, but, you know, out on the open seas, all sorts of things can happen, and these two have both been successful, regardless of what has befell them.
How do you spell trader? Which one are we talking about?
Trader with a D, you know,
Okay.
taking one item from one place and selling it to another.
Just making sure.
Yeah, stock the Walmart trader, not storm the Capitol trader.
Oh my god.
So let's ask them some questions.
Yeah.
Anybody want to go for any of y'all want to go first, or how do you want to do this?
Do you know the way?
I'm sure that they both seem like they know the way, so
They're both
Yes.
familiar with the Thunder Cliffs and are willing to take you there. Everyone give me a an insight check.
Insight.
I'm just
It
gonna
could be bad.
kick the dust ball.
I'm gonna use guidance. Since this is the second time I'm
Tristan's just
doing
gonna look at the floor.
it, and have a little more time to study and look at them.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yay!
Jeez,
Brand for the
There's-
win.
29.
There's a bug crawling on the floor. I'm watching.
Nobody will lie to a man with a cloth, especially if he carries a big hammer.
Tristan believes the boat would best be captained by herself.
I'm willing to believe her.
Uh,
But we might need her to do some fighting, so let's keep her fresh and ready.
yeah, and Brand, you're the only one to kind of pick up on this, but the Dragonborn captain seems to be a little bit nervous.
You say he's a dragonborn. What type of dragonborn is he?
What's your
Like
least
what
favorite?
color are
What's your favorite
color
type of
is-
Dragonborn?
my
Favorite?
favorite type of dragonborn?
Yeah.
It would be the reds.
He
Yeah.
happens to be a red dragon.
Ooh, nice.
But
Trustworthy.
and what was the thing with him?
He seems to be a little bit nervous
All right.
throughout
I'll
all
walk
the
up.
questioning.
I will walk up to him. I will pick up my hammer and shoulder it in a bit of a relaxed manner. I will heavily walk up over towards the two captains. I will look to the feline lady. I will smile softly, and I will look to the dragonborn, and I'll look him up and down. And then Brand will casually lean in and just. You seem rather nervous. Are you feeling well?
He tells you that he's just had a bad feeling about traveling to the Thunder Cliffs. He's the one that brought up that he had heard rumors that it's been getting more dangerous around there. He's willing to do it for the payment and because he owes the town council a favor, but he doesn't quite like it.
Well,
Mm.
called of Talos, we think they've been gathering there, so of course it's going to be rather dangerous. Have you ever been to the islands? Or to the cliffs?
He's been past
one of
them
you?
dozens of times, but has never stopped there.
Then I will ask the Stans and Tar, and I will say, how about you?
Same deal. She knows the location, she's been past it, but never stopped there. There's no reason to.
And you don't have no feeling that it's getting dangerous? You don't seem nervous at all.
She kind of shrugs that off and says she's sure they can handle any danger that shows up. She's very confident and sure of herself.
What type of... I got her taken, so I'll ask her. What type of dangers have you have experience with on the open seas? Have you dealt with pirates, boardings, other ships?
Yeah, she starts telling you of tales of fighting off pirates and sea monsters and, typical captain bragging stories where they're usually too big to be true.
Yeah.
And a lot of her stories come with her kind of revealing a bit of skin to show a scar.
Well, that helps. And I will now turn to... Oh, yeah. To... Oh, shoot, what was his name? Christ? What?
Christoffen. It's
How do you spell that?
Kris
K-R-I-S. I got... Okay. So,
Toffen.
alright. So I'll turn to Christoph and I'll ask him, how about you?
His tales are much more subdued and more about staying away from danger than getting into the thick of it. He prefers to keep his sailors safe and avoid conflict whenever he can. But he does say that when worse comes to worse, him and his men put up a hell of a fight.
What type of ship do you run? Brand will ask Christoffen. Is it a ship capable for combat? Can you get us in quickly and quietly and then get us out possibly just as quickly and quietly? Or do you fear your ship will draw a lot of attention?
Let's see. It's a larger ship than the one Stanzen Tar has. So it's sturdier, but it's not as fast.
And he will turn to Stanzen Tars and he will
It's
say
not as fast to change direction or get going, but under speed, it's plenty fast.
Alright, and he'll turn to Stanzen Tar and says, how about you? Tell me about your ship. Same question. Can it get in quick and out quick?
Her ship is like her, lithe and nimble.
Does it wobble a lot?
Depends on the waves. But she only wobbled a little bit.
Yeah.
But her ship can get in and out of tight places quickly and with minimal stress to the crew. She doesn't have as many armaments as Christoffen.
Well, I'm not too worried about ship combat. I mainly... Me, I'm just thinking we want to get in, see what's going on, deal with it if we can, if not, get out, and either way, we're probably going to need to get out quick. It's likely no matter what we do, we will be seen coming anyway, so I'm thinking speed might be the main best interest here.
Oh, Christoffen's ship is called the Ice Floe. That's Floe. And Stanzen Tar, her boat is called Dancing Delight.
Pull out a coin, hold it to run, flip for it.
Well, I kind of like her boat more just because he seems like he might chicken out just in fear of safety and less directly attacked. And we don't want him chickening out before we can even get to the caves.
And Bran will quickly cut in to Christoph and says, what my friend means is not to slight your honor and all that. You will do what you have to do to protect yourself and your crew over everything else. This might be a little dangerous, and we may end up having to lose some skin in the game. So, and I'm kind of inclined to go with her. Right now, I'm favoring the idea of speed more than sturdiness. So don't take it the wrong way. That's what Bran says, trying to smooth it over, because Dragonborn can be kind of temperamental in his experience.
I roll and pretend that I said that nicer.
What about the rest of you? Bran will say to the other three. It was Tristan kind of already gave her, so to Emmett and Dewiglaw.
I'm okay with this. It's nice to have a fellow tabaxi around.
And you're not saying that because of the whole idea of alcohol and catnip, are you?
No.
Good, because I am
No.
clearly not saying it either because of alcohol. Clearly, that is far from my mind.
Roll my eyes and sigh.
Anybody with a catnip for me.
So, Emmett, do you have any questions you wish to ask these two fine captains, or any?
I guess
comments on
my only question is, for the Dragonborn that's so hesitant about going, why does the Dragonborn care if the Tabaxi wants to take us?
I don't think it's that he said he cared. I think it's that he said that
It's dangerous.
down or something, but it's dangerous.
Yeah, if the Tabaxi takes you, he doesn't get paid. It's a good job.
And I'm sure and I'm sure it's the same thing the other way too. If we go with him, then the backs don't get paid. Right?
Yep.
Look, I don't need somebody
I don't-
checking us out and then leaving us stranded either. So I'm up with a drunken dude. At least seems like they have goals.
Bran will say to Kristoff again, "Forgive my companions."
We're
I'll
not
you a
fit
drink.
to be taken out to supper.
No.
But I guess we're unanimous. I think we're gonna go with Stans and Tar.
I whispered to Tristan, bet you 10 copper that guy's gonna sigh with relief when we turn him down.
You're on.
I don't even know if I have 10 copper, but okay.
You should definitely have 10 cop.
I'm probably sure I do. I just
Can I
But
roll for him or something?
should what?
yes, I do.
I mean,
Now, at this point, as they're doing that, I'm going to have Bran turn around in a manner that will bring his hammer close to swinging by Stans and Tar, as his attempt to try and test her reflexes, but also appear like he's scolding Christian and Mistine about don't be doing such things to this man here and all that. It's just unsightly, you two. So, do you want me to do an attack roll or do you want me to do a reflex?
Hold on,
See
what
if she
are
can
you
jump out
doing
of the
again?
way. So, remember when I said Bran shouldered his hammer, and in kind of a lazy manner? He basically got his arm on the halfway up the haft's on his shoulder, and then you got the head sticking out the back, right? So he's over between the two people talking, and now that we're looking like we're going to stick with the captain, but because he suspects that she's not actually drunk, that she's putting on a show quite possibly. So in order to test that, he is going to now, as Tristan and Mistine are doing this little betting thing behind him, he's going to turn around sharply to scold them for it, as he's been doing this whole time because they're making fun of the other captain. But he's going to do it in a way that's going to bring the hammer swinging around, hopefully not to hit her, but close to her, maybe see if he can get a reaction, get her to see how good her reflexes are. Like if she's drunk, he expects she'll fall over, and if she's not, she'll probably jump out of the way or duck.
Yeah, so as you turn around and your hammer swings, she leans back out of the way and stands right back up.
Also a tabaxi, so I don't know how much of that
So-
is just cat reaction versus muscle reaction versus
reflexes.
Well,
not being drunk.
I only got what I've seen with Dewiglaw, and he's gone up to foes much bigger and larger than him, stuck his chest out, and said, "Hit me right here." And he gets hit in a blow that has knocked me to the floor multiple times, knocked Bran to the floor multiple times, but yet he just takes it and be like, "Ow, okay, so what?"
Yeah, but he's also the cat that got stuck to a bell that went flying to the floor, so
Bring old
Anyways,
stories
after
up.
that, Bran will turn slowly back around
My
to look at
goodness.
Stans and Tar, and he will give her a bit of a cocky smirk.
Yeah, so she did the same
right.
thing when you turned back around. She's kind of leaned out of the way of your hammer, just enough so it brushed her whiskers. And she's glaring at you. She knows it was on purpose.
I
Whoa.
think we got a deal here. He will extend his hand out to a shake.
She shakes your hand. The other captain kind of scoffs, and he's clearly not disappointed, but it feels that he would still be the better choice.
Nudging Misty and holding out her hand for the copper. Yes.
Man, sounds like everybody's in agreement. Go with
Okay.
her, so.
Ew, what's that? Ah, shit.
Hold
Sorry.
on.
Thing-
There's a
Bug.
fracking wasp in my office somehow.
Wow.
Oh, gotta get the
I don't need
vacuum.
it.
Yeah, can you bring the vacuum up? Because he's kind of got me cornered in my desk.
Okay.
Unless I crawl under it. I'm crawling under it. I'm taking the headset off. I'm not getting eat.
We had a wasp in the house
Ow,
earlier today. I
that.
just cut it with the scissors.
What?
Yeah, it was buzzing up against a window. I just grabbed the scissors and went snip. And then there were two halves of a wasp that I threw outside.
I got stung by one up by the garbage can at work once, and it was happy hanging on my leg, digging its little stinger in me. So I grabbed him, plucked his wings off, and dropped him in an ant bed that I stepped on. And let them have fun. I ended up getting stung twice because of that, but in the end, I think it was worth it. The ant's got a meal, and he got a lesson in don't fuck with people bigger than you. Sadly, it's a lesson he took to his grave.
You know what's fun? They don't have a stat sheet in the book for stands on tar.
So they're a god.
Hey, dude, the stat sheet is the GM.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna like pull a tabaxi out of nowhere, but still, like, it doesn't have anything to base the character off of.
What
He's-
about Chris? What about Christoffen or Christoffen?
Oh, he's
They got
a
one for him,
half red dragon veteran.
but they don't have a stat for her.
No,
I guess everybody
Are we
probably
supposed to
thought-
just pick him? Did we just fuck up and pick the wrong person?
no, because it says you can choose either.
That's just weird. Then why would they
Like, different
have the
things
other
happen if you choose each captain, but it doesn't give me
Well,
any
that's-
stats for the fucking tabaxi.
That's strange.
Which I'm realizing that I meant to come back to that when I was putting all these maps together,
one? Are there
because
stats
I
for the
only
regular
had one
device?
for the Dragonborn.
I wonder if
boy.
there's. I wonder if it just uses stats for a regular tabaxi. 'Cause I think they had, because I know they had stats for that in the Tomb of Annihilation book. Because you can hire 2 tabaxi guides, and they just had standard tabaxi stats and bows, and maybe that's what they. Then it would link it though. I don't know. Screw it.
I know what to do to base it off of.
Oh, neck popped.
I was so want to do that too.
Wasps contained.
Yay!
Yay.
He vacuumed. He's a very clean wasp.
Did you go, my hero?
He did.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't want to get stung. I don't feel good. I don't need to be stung.
I saw that.
That's okay.
Well, I got a ticket outside, so I'll be back.
Okay.
Was
Did
that
we miss
something
anything, or-
yours, Dag, or is that something of Grimm's?
What?
What?
It keeps going to Cat Girl for some reason.
I think it's Grimm's camera. It's voice activated.
Yes.
The Grimm's the Cat Girl. I thought Dag just got changed it or something.
No, it's me.
What are you talking about on the stream?
I'm watching you through the Discord.
Discord.
And it switches from you, your devil horns, over to a cat girl whenever Grimm talks.
Haha, it's Grimmy.
She's got a huge mouth, though.
Ah.
Like a Cheshire cat.
Oh, yeah, you got like weird ass lips.
Well, they're fine when they're closed,
now
but they open up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when the mouth is open even slightly, it just
It's like Cheshire Cat Girl almost.
Oh.
Just smile like that, arch your shoulders back, and walk forward with your one shoulder going in front of the other.
There.
You'll be that mean. Ah, freaky. Yay! Glitter? I don't know, like flower petals?
Mm-hmm. There we go. Okay, boogie. Woohoo.
I don't know why the mouth does that. It just seems kind of strange, though.
Yeah,
Again,
bits.
See, that's cute right there when you do it. But certain times you just stand just the standard smile, it like creeps open slowly. I don't know what's registering it.
It's me.
Oh, I see, because you got fangs, so it's trying to do it to show fangs.
Ah, see?
That makes sense like that.
It also
we did-
depends on how big I smile myself. See?
Now Brian just needs one. Or Dewey Glaw needs one.
Big hand.
Crisis averted.
Here we go.
Everybody here?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
That thing is gonna fall off your It's like 2 sizes too big and I could see it like sliding. Or it looked like it was.
I'm listening to them.
She has a cat avatar in the Discord.
Yeah, I can see
Chat.
it.
Yeah. Now I want ice cream.
Okay, I'm setting up Stan's guitar stats real quick.
I don't know, are we gonna have to fight him?
No.
We'll find
Why
out.
would you think
eventually.
that?
It's a her, I believe.
Pirate cat, maybe? That's alright, we'll
I
have Dewey
don't-
Glaw woo her over.
Bad with names. Do we have anything on the screen?
Hey, if we take Dewey Glaw, tie a rope to him, and throw him over the edge of the boat, maybe he can study some of the fish down there and learn some new forms.
All I gotta do is look at them.
Yeah.
If I see a dolphin, I can turn into a dolphin.
Have you ever seen a shark?
Hopefully I will. When we're out to sea, I'll make rolls for one.
Crack.
That's cool. You know, we probably should ask what type of cat she is.
I will show you in just a moment.
Nice.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah, I remember setting up this map and needing to come back to this to fix her, but I didn't. Okay, well that's good. Okay, so you've chosen Stands with Tar and her boat, the
Dancing.
Dancing something. Dancing Delight. And once you shake hands with her, the Dragonborn kind of huffs and puffs his way out of the room. The council thanks him for coming, and
He's a little salty.
yeah.
Oh no.
So he's not too happy, but he's heading back to his ship to get on with his own work.
How many copper or M1 silver? 10?
Yeah.
If you're going to the bar,
Wait.
I'm holding out my hand, still waiting.
Oh, so instead of giving her 10 copper, I just give her 1 silver.
Yes.
That works. I'd give her silver and roll my eye and grumble. Not really angry, just kind of like fudge.
Tuck it down where I put all my money. Swish.
Don't want to know. Don't.
She
Ignorance
jiggles when
is
she
bliss.
walks.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
Call it a coin slot. That's
Oh, good, I still have it prepared.
Okay, so both captains are going to return to their ships. Christoffin is going to leave immediately, and Stanzentar is going to await you on board
All
of the
right.
Dancing Delight.
I'm just gonna stomp on up the dock, up the ramp. Yay! Let's go. Let's get the show on the road. I got doors to kick down.
I'm gonna go get me some tobacco for my pipe. Then I will get on the ship.
Like I've ever been on a boat. This is gonna be fun.
What does it say? Does Dewey Claw like
1 gold.
boats
Alright.
and water? Keeps
Um,
I can walk on water because of the ring eye I'm wearing.
yeah, but I mean like you're kind of like a cat, so like
yeah,
Do you-
Tabaxi aren't that afraid of water or boats. In fact, the ones that you see in this part of the world tend to be well traveled because they're from very far away.
That's right, you travel far and wide.
and not just because of noxious fumes you inhale.
They're not noxious. They're quite delightful, if you know what you're inhaling.
Yes, quite delightful, says Brand as he lights his pipe.
Yeah, Rakai, buffering will happen with Twitch. Just part of the thing. So anyway, do you guys want to go directly out to the boat, or do you want to, like Brand, go shopping?
I think shopping would be a good idea.
Yeah, see if I can find a dark alley and buy some catnip.
Can't you just buy from the captain? I'm sure she'd sell it to you.
Maybe even share it.
No, it might be better if you go buy some and then make sure it's good, and then you can offer it to her as a gift. Make sure she's on our good side. Not all of it, you know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So we all lost our rations, right? So Shiza, did you just delete? No, it just moved. I'd like to. I don't have my book up here. I forget where everything is.
Oh yeah, so we have no rations.
Correct.
I bought some when we were after the tower. Y'all didn't either?
No, I do because I
No, I
do
said
have
you
a
needed to get
ration. Yeah, I was say I have rations in
I
mine.
bought 10 days worth.
I think we
Yeah.
just forgot to delete
10
them.
days worth. Oh god.
You know what? I should have checked to see how long this is going to be.
Well, how long the voyage is? True.
Yeah, I haven't really been worrying too much about rations as long as you had them on you.
That's fine.
And then I completely forgot about it during the swamp adventure. You guys would have been getting pretty hungry.
That's
Even
why
though
I
you
had
killed
rations.
plenty of things that you could eat.
Well, that's why I want to buy
just eat
more.
off the road.
How much are? I don't feel like going downstairs.
How much are rations?
Yeah, and I don't know how to use this book in the.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How do I add stuff in the inventory again?
Rations,
was
one
something I could-
day,
Click on.
50 silver.
For one day.
Or sorry, not 50, 5, because it's 10, 10, 10. So 10 copper to a silver, 10 silver to a gold, so 5 silver for one day's rations.
5 silver.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see an add button to this one either.
I can drag and drop it on anyone who's buying it.
I'm buying the 5 days worth.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already have it in my inventory for
I'm buying-
5 days, so I just need to do That's 2.5 gold I lose, right?
Your
Yes.
rations.
Okay. So that'd be-
Tristan, how much are you getting?
Just 10 days, which is in my inventory already. Just
Okay.
restocking was in
I mean, I
there.
think we're all just gonna get 10 days worth, right?
10 days or
Yeah.
5 days?
10 is what I had in my inventory, so that's why I'm flushing out.
I'm going with 10 as well.
And Dewey Claw, I did add rations into your
I see it.
thing. Just change the quantity. Did you want 5 or 10?
It's 5.
Okay, you have 5. Brand, do you still have rations in your inventory, or did you need them in there?
I got them. I've already subtracted and all that. I'm just looking. I was going to add the pipe weed I'm getting. Just remember how I add an item.
Let's see. In your
I did
inventory.
it previously, but I don't remember how the hell I did it.
Okay. On the inventory screen, on the top right, like in the same line as all the other tabs, like spellbook, features, and effects,
Mm-hmm.
there's a little green lock. See that? Or is it red and unlocked?
Oh, okay. I clicked it. It was red.
And
Oh, it was
now,
green.
in each section, you have an add button.
Okay, I see it now. Got it.
It was something obvious.
Consumables.
The light bulbs going off all around.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that'll let you add stuff. Brand, your pipe weed is pretty cheap, probably just a silver.
Yeah, the gold coin per 8 ounce.
I still have alcohol.
So I spent that. I'm getting 2 of them. 2 get 16 ounces worth.
Okay. And Dewey Claw, you're trying to track down some catnip.
And some gummy bear shin.
Okay, it's not letting me add, so I'll deal with that later.
What are you trying to add?
The rations.
If you already have it in your inventory, you just change the
I
number.
did, but it's
Oh.
gone now.
Yeah.
Weird.
Deleted it
Yeah.
when we got them all
Yeah.
bad.
Hold on.
Oh, there's that.
5 lumpy stones.
I think I'm actually lagging out.
I think you did because you created a shitload of empty items.
Yeah, I'm clicking it and just nothing happened, so.
Yeah, well, you've got 10 rations in your bag.
Alright, let me
And-
load back in.
Yeah, refresh because things are definitely happening. Clearing out all these junk items. Okay. Got rid of all those. Okay, Dewey Claw, you managed to track down some catnip.
Neat.
I'm going to edit the new consumable that you added. Make catnip. Whip, edit. And it was pretty cheap. It was only 10 gold.
We'll take them away.
Only 10 gold.
You said 10 silver while I was in the kitchen.
That was for something different. I hadn't gotten to the catnip yet.
Catnip's expensive.
Well, this is high quality catnip.
Ah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Also buying a bottle of wine.
I feel like I should buy more potions.
Does anyone get seasick?
Don't know. Never been on a boat.
Mm,
You'll find out.
Lord.
I want to invest in a paper bag.
Think that's gonna hold it?
Go off the side of the boat like normally.
Here's a nice little description.
Okay, you've got your catnip.
Not eat all them gummy bears.
I'm sorry. Am I chewing too loud for you?
No, but I can tell you're chewing because you're talking with your mouth full.
Okay, Emmett, was there anything that you were needing?
Nope, I checked. I'm good on arrows. Got my 10 rations. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. We're good.
Okay.
I don't think we have enough gold or money for like upgrades to our armor or weapon, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, we're good to go.
All right. So you meet up at the docks. You hop on one of the little fishing boats, and they take you out to the Dancing Delight. And you climb aboard. The captain is standing there. I think I can show you what she looks like. Maybe not. Well, I can throw her token on the map. And you can
Oh,
down to the dock with the rest of you, even though she's actually on her boat.
Mm.
Okay, so you get out to the boat, and the captain greets you. She starts introducing her crew, more by job than by name. And once she has gone over all of those, she asks if you're ready to set sail.
Yep.
Yep.
yeah.
How
Okay.
long of a trip is this going to? We're looking for this to be.
The question we ask after we're underway.
That is a question.
For the captain.
3 months. What?
That I don't have a solid answer for. Let me take you to the main map. Whoops, never. Sorry. So it's a bit south. Doesn't show on this map because it's south of the map. But it is a day to a day and a half of travel, depending on the weather and other events.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Anybody bring a fishing pole?
Nope.
Fortunately,
Oh,
not.
well. I was never good at fishing, anyways.
We could just, stick Dewey Claw over.
There are large things out here.
Oh man, are we
Snakes.
gonna need a bigger boat?
Oh, with this going on, Brian's going to ask one of the I guess either the captain or one of the people on the boat who are working there, as we're getting on, you can say, "Hey, what do you do? What do you do?"
The
if you get
Klondike
seasick?"
bar.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Brand. Someone interrupted you.
Brand's going to either ask the captain or one of the crewmates, whoever he meets when he gets on the ship. He's going to say, "Hey, so what do you all do if you get seasick?"
He points to the side of the boat. It's
crap.
right over the edge.
Is it common for people who've never been on a boat before to get seasick?
Maybe 1 out of 20 people.
Is there anything one can do to avoid getting seasick?
You getting seasick,
Um,
Fraud?
No, but I'm worried I will. I've never been on a boat before.
Well, we're on a boat. Let's just go. Just drink and sit down in a hole.
Put the one you're talking to over next to you. He's not aware of anything that helps with seasickness. Most people just tend to get over it after a few days. But our trip probably won't take a few days.
Thank Helm for small blessings. Okay.
That just means you'll be sick the whole time.
I hope not.
So, probably. Okay, so the anchor is up and the ship is underway.
Yay!
Epic music plays.
That's right. There's sailing music for you.
I'm just gonna sit here, lean my back against the side, take a nap.
It'll be a long nap. It's like a day and a half.
Brand's gonna retreat to his prayers and give himself some temporary HP through his usual ritual.
And
Possibly pop in some water walking ritual too while he's at it. In case he gets too close to the edge and goes overboard, because he's in heavy armor. He imagines he's probably going to sink like a rock if he was to fall in. So water walking will be helpful.
Yeah, with his armor, he would sink like a rock.
So anybody who wants to hang out with him for at least an hour, they can get temporary HP. 1d6 plus 8. Huzzah.
I'll stay here and listen.
Emmett walks over to the center mast and just starts climbing and gets up into the crow's nest.
Okay, so we're gonna.
That's the first hour. The second hour is going to be, or the next 10 minutes will be ritual of water walking, which you can technically give to everybody in the party if they're nearby.
Wait, nearby. I mean, we're on a boat.
True, but the range is 30 feet, and I have to be able to see you.
Oh boy.
Whoa, what
As
is
long as
that?
you- as long
Who
as
rolled that on a roll? Wait, who rolled that?
The
they
DM.
all-
No.
No, that was an accidental click.
Oh, shit.
All I'm gonna say is you can have the crew members get temporary HP too.
Oh,
They can.
God.
No, like I hit tab
Uh-huh.
and it rolled a bunch of dice.
I'm sorry. Anytime I see a bunch of dice roll out like that, I get really nervous.
I can give up to 10 willing creatures the ability to walk on water as if it was land. And if they end up getting submerged in the water, the spell will carry them to the surface at a rate of 60 feet per round.
That's pretty fast.
Trying to
Will we
set
get the
your
bends?
elevation. There it is.
It'll keep me from drowning.
There, you're 25 feet up in the air on the crow's nest. You had to kick some poor sailor out.
There's two crow's nests, come on.
What?
I said there's 2 crows nests. You can go to the other one.
No, there's just one. There's a small boat.
What? Oh, okay. Well,
The other one's just a mast.
they could have stayed. There's enough room, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They're
Didn't
tiny
even
buckets.
ask.
He seemed happy to be out of the crow's nest.
Emmett's having the time of his life.
I hope he's paying attention for icebergs.
Yeah, you hear Stans and Tar call up. It's like, if you're gonna be up there, you better be on lookout.
I give him a very heartfelt salute and stand on top of the edge of the crow's nest and just hang on to the center mast and look around.
And then we hear, I'm on top of the world!
I wasn't do that
would like
at the bow, at the front of the boat.
What's Mistine up to?
Just, I don't know, just kind of chilling. I'm just kind of hanging out in the middle because it's more stable. And are we on
Clinging
rough
to
seas?
the mast.
No, it's really smooth right now.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna go over to the edge and watch the water go by. I like water, so. I am a water genasi. I just remembered that. I'm awake!
You haven't been near the water in a while. She's like, oh, look at this.
The spray feels good.
Yeah, so it starts out a pretty pleasant.
I like how you said
Cruise.
starts out.
No, I mean, you're just starting your journey. It's starting out. Starts out as a pretty pleasant cruise.
Okay.
Uh-huh. We're on to you.
You don't have to
Hey, as long as
analyze
I'm-
every word I say or every accidental dice roll that I make.
He's gonna be
As
so
long as I'm-
self-conscious.
You're paranoid.
And every 45 minutes, Brand's gonna reapply water walking.
Nah.
Oh, like that.
Probably gonna be. It's clearly for amazing weather.
Well, that's siege damage. We got siege weapons hitting the ship. They had
What?
cannons back then. Yeah. You didn't notice the cannons? And the ballistas and everything?
Cross-
Yeah, there's
I saw,
ballistas all on the side of the ship. There's 8 total.
I saw those.
And it's common to have a battle wizard on board. That's where you get your big fireballs and lightning bolts and your icebergs that spring up out of nowhere that people always hit because they're never really watching for them.
Oh, we were supposed to be stealthy. It sounds like he's hoping that we get, like, some massive sea battle.
It may happen. I hope not. We're not going to really be stealthy. Just I want to be fast, so we can run away from anything that might be a problem.
Yeah, well, hate to say, with that armor, he ain't moving very quick anywhere.
That's why I'm staying on the boat.
Okay, Emmett, make a perception check.
I
See, Tristine, we have some rather stealthy people between Emmett and Dewey-Glaw. If it looks good, we can have them go in and scout ahead between the two of them so they can do it without getting detected.
I almost thought that was a 1. I was gonna say, well, Emmett's not watching anything.
Are you kidding me? With the eyes of a hawk.
We can just give one of them the sending stones so they can report back. And at least
Yeah,
that's what I
so-
was thinking.
Emmett, you see a ship sailing towards you. And you know from your conversations with the crew that you're on a normal route, so you should expect to see ships.
Yes.
But you do see a ship heading toward.
Am I able to discern if there's like a pirate flag?
You didn't see a pirate flag. It looks a bit larger than this ship. Sailing with its sails. No obvious
there
flag.
Anything distinct, like weaponry? Anything like that?
Not that you can make out at this distance.
Okay. And it calls out to the captain the information that he was just perceived.
Okay, the captain tells you to keep an eye on it. Let her know as soon as you see any identifying features.
Emmett just nods at her and just kind of returns to being super content walking on the edge of the crow's nest.
I'm gonna get up, stretch, and kind of look in the direction of the boat. Other boat, just to be ready. Just in case.
Okay, so the boat's getting closer, and with the spyglass that was left up there in the crow's nest, you can just make out the ship's name. It's called the Uneasy Alliance.
Oh, wait.
Pretty edgy name, if you ask me.
Makes me feel uneasy.
Emmett sees this through the spyglass, right?
Yeah.
Right, so Emmett's gonna call to the captain, let them know, like, alright, the name of the ship coming up ahead of us is the Uneasy Alliance. Are we familiar with that?
The captain seems excited. She knows this ship. She knows the captain. So she starts ordering her crew to make ready to pull up alongside the other ship. And a bit of time goes past. The other ship gets closer. They hail when they're within hailing distance. Captain hails back, and they pull up alongside of each other and drop anchor, and tie the boats to each other. And the captain comes over and has a chat with the captain. Is anyone listening in?
Random listen in and he smokes his pipe. His
Yeah,
nice
same.
Church warden pipe.
Emmett is very curious to this interaction.
Same.
Okay, so I'm going
Watch
to
out.
bring you guys down here. Christine, you were interested as well.
Has a nice sweet smell to it if anyone can actually smell it with the wind.
Well, you're on the back of the boat, so it's not going to really blow towards us. In case anyone were to be offended by it.
And Tristan, were you going there too?
No, I'm just gonna keep an eye on the rest of the boat. I don't know.
I'm thinking.
Okay. So the other captain is a human named Captain Starling Winchett. He's traded some stories and ale with the captain, and he tells a tale of particular interest to the party. While the Uneasy Alliance was passing near the Thunder Cliffs, they spotted a great deal of wreckage, which likely came from the waters directly in front of the caves. They didn't see any survivors or salvageable wreckage, so they steered clear of the area. He also relays stories so that she's heard the sailors talking about seeing a ghost ship in the area. It was only seen from a distance, but it's as hazy as smoke from a cannon and emits a low moaning sound that carries across the water. The captain hasn't seen it, but she feels obligated to pass the information along.
Munch on some jerky while
Well-
waiting.
Not much we can do about that now, so.
Yeah, I don't really know what to.
The other thing is we
Yeah.
have experience in dealing with the undead, so.
Is there anything that we can ask for clarification of?
You can ask.
Ask away, Emmett.
I guess, how long ago was it that they passed by this island?
About a day ago.
Oh, okay, so we're almost there. Nice.
Yeah, it's not a long trip, or it's not a long in time, it's long in distance and difficulty because of where the cliffs are located.
Hmm. And what was the weather like when you got near the island?
The weather was fine when they were at the island. Or it's not on the cliffs.
Okay.
And they don't really know what happened to all that debris.
No, it was several shipwrecks that hadn't been there before. So they're recent.
Is that area known to have, like, what do you call it, like treacherous reefs and low where you need low ballast. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're trying to say, and only if you get too close to it.
Close do we need to get to, like,
shouldn't be in the shallows anyway.
Oh, so we'd take a dinghy, basically.
No.
Yeah, if you wanted to get to the cliffs from the ship, you'd have to take a dinghy across them.
Okay. Let's just hope we don't run into this ghost ship. I don't know what else to...
Well, you might want to prepare just in case. We've dealt with undead before, so we kind of know what to expect. So I'd say if you got any preparations to do, it doesn't hurt to be prepared.
Oh, my stick is still a... My quarterstaff is still a stick. My crossbow still does crossbow things, even though I never use it. And my cape still billows. I think I'm ready. I hope.
How's your blasting potential?
Blast.
Does
Like-
the magic still come good and strong to you despite being out over the waters?
Yeah, I'm a water genasi. So Misa like the water.
Drippings.
Yeah, Miss Dean's perfectly at home.
That's why I'm just like chilling on the side of the boat, watching the water go by.
Okay, so after having their conversation, and then the other captain greets the crew, and crews mingle together for a while, and they have a little catch up. The other captain gets back on his ship, followed shortly by his crew. They detach, and you both go about your ways.
Oh.
Oh.
Kristen's still snoring.
I know this is like after they left, but that the other captain didn't have anything more to say than the ghost ship existed, and that's all they knew.
Yeah,
Without getting
The
into
other-
a bunch of rumors.
she hadn't seen it, so it's basically a rumor from the crew.
Yeah, but she didn't want to
And
go into further rumorness.
she didn't have any other information.
Yeah. Cool. Spiffy.
Yeah, just that there's rumors of a ghost ship in the area, and that it looks hazy, like smoke, and emits a low moaning sound that carries across the water.
Awesome.
And you can tell that the news of this is kind of hitting the crew. A lot of them are kind of grumbling and upset. At times you can see several of them kind of talking to each other in corners. And anytime you listen in, you hear mentions of the ghost ship and, fear of the ghost ship and the feeling that the captain is being reckless.
I know this is probably a dumb question given how most sailors are, but are they exceptionally superstitious, or do they actually have enough detail to be legitimately concerned?
I don't know what the difference would be in a description of how they feel.
Well, because we don't really know anything other than there is rumor that a ghost ship most likely exists, but would the crew know more or have heard more about this ghost ship, like say when they were ashore? So I'm sure sailors...
Well, they've all heard about ghost ships before.
Okay.
If you talk to them, each one will have a different story about ghost ships. Sometimes just an abandoned ship. Sometimes it's something far worse. You can never really be sure, and it's best that if there's a ghost ship in the area, that it is avoided.
Gotcha.
Give me a sec here. I'm looking something up.
That's pretty much all conjecture at this point.
I guess we just wait and see what happens. Let's keep going.
I was trying to see if there's something I could do with ceremony, but no, there's nothing I could do with ceremony on this.
Just have to be more aware of your surroundings, I guess.
Like I said, we've Bran speaking to his comrades, and we've dealt with undead multiple times. So I mean, I don't think a ghost ship's gonna be a problem for us.
No, why not?
Just wish I had some words I could use to encourage the crew a little bit, so they wouldn't be so fearful.
Liquid courage. I'm just kidding.
We
Yeah,
tell
well,
them about
if they
our
got-
experiences.
If they got any vials of water, though, I can bless the water and give them some holy water, which would help protect them against undead. But yes,
we're
we are.
surrounded by ocean.
Maybe we
I
shouldn't
can't bless the whole
encourage.
ocean. I ain't that powerful yet.
Maybe-
Yeah.
But I like the idea, Tristan, of telling our stories and adventures. Maybe that'll. We tell them about how we dealt with some of the undead in the past and all that. Maybe it'll make them feel a little safer.
Hey, we killed even a dragon.
I mean, it ain't like we got anything else to do.
Well, okay, but at the same time, maybe we shouldn't encourage them to think that there really is a ghost ship until we know for sure there is a ghost ship.
You make a point. You got a point.
I
there.
mean, go ahead and tell your stories and keep them occupied and distracted. But at the same time, don't make it sound like there really is one for sure until we know the hard way. Words. Going back to looking out for the.
Yeah, she's got a point. I agree with Justine on that. Play it safe, play it by ear, and just try and be positive.
Well, let's get going. Just keep on going.
Probably also help the crew out a little bit too, which Bran will offer to help out however he can.
Sound good.
He's never been on the ship before, so he don't know what ought to be done. But he's strong, he's sturdy, and he keeps water walking going, so he's not worried about falling overboard. I'm drowning.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's do it!
Okay, so the ship is sailing along.
And if any of y'all want to get married, I'm also very well capable of marrying people on the ship. I am a
Goes the
cleric
captain.
after all. Yeah, no, just throwing that out there. It's part of ceremony.
The captain
Captain.
appreciates your offer, but her true love is the sea.
Well, also,
As Ron mentioned that, I'm just gonna go move to the front of the boat far away.
as a captain, she can also legally marry. So,
Yeah, but since I'm a cleric, I think I take jurisdiction. So just offering it up.
depends if you want a civil or a religious ceremony. You have options.
Of course you want the religious. Everybody wants a religious. That's what they're they're going off over in Waterdeep all about. Waterdeep, this the Jewel City of the North or whatever, or the Jewel City.
Never
Yeah,
heard.
certainly down south. Oh, it's a beautiful place. I highly recommend it. Do go there with a big coin, because it is rather expensive, but it is a beautiful city.
Very confused now, but
I came from Cormier and I ended up going by there before I headed up here.
And
avoid
as you guys
Luskin, though.
talk. Yeah, as they're talking, I'm just gonna look ahead with my arms crossed, waiting.
And so Bran will go over to Dougal and Misty, and he continued telling about his adventures from when he came from Cormier, all the way over through to Waterdeep. And where's Dougal going? Come back here. Tell you about the battle of the orcs he had in his first time in Neverwinter.
Just gonna stare at the water and nod every
hung
so
out?
often.
What? Okay.
I mean, I'm still here. I didn't abandon you.
Good. Okay. That was one where Dooley Law went. Make sure he didn't fall overboard.
I'm on the edge.
about to throw. He's about to jump in the water instead of hearing that.
Tell you about how his travels from Waterdeep up north along the coast, along with a cleric of Selune, who was apparently a member of a secret organization, supposedly. I don't remember what it was called. Something about the loot or something. And he had these two twins with him, adventuring with him, and just, came across some orcs. It was great times. There's also a bugbear, and he goes and destroyed with the bugbear.
We press the fast forward button.
What's Emmett doing?
Oh, have you ever heard of the charred ones? This is my first
Fast
example.
forward.
I take my water ring off.
Why is the fast forward button not working on this adventure?
Think of what happens when a group of people get too close to lava and it sears their flesh. They die, but then they come back as undead, and they just attack everything around them.
So what was Emmett doing?
Emmett, because he's such a stealthy creature, just kind of faded into the shadows, and he is already back on the crow's nest,
Y'all
looking at
left.
the horizon.
Okay.
I hate you all.
Put you back over there.
So at one point, Bran will pause, take out his bottle of Evermead,
Break time.
pop the cork, take a swig, and he'll offer some to Mistine.
Oh, that I'll pay attention to.
And then he continues
Misty's
to
like,
story.
oh wait, it's booze.
Talking about how at one time, and at this point he's probably exaggerating, how he encountered a devil and all that, and wanted to get his soul, but ended up getting this one girl's soul, and he had to do this and that to get it, and yada yada yada.
Hey, Bran, make a Constitution check.
Oh Lord.
I was wondering who's going to remember that. Let's see, where is it? Constitution.
Or a Constitution savings throw.
13.
You start to feel a little green around the gills, but you hold it back.
Mm-hmm.
I try to look for a sea creature, like, swimming around. What do I roll for that?
Perception? Unless you're getting in the water.
I'm not getting in the water. I want to see if I can spot anything.
You can't see too well because of the wake of the ship.
Mm.
I mean, you do see fish swimming, but out here in the waters, they tend to dart either under the ship or just near it, and you can't get a good look at them. You can tell they're there, though.
I just need a good look at one so I'd be able to change form and swim away.
The reason
Well, I mean,
why
you've seen
ended up
fish
going up
before.
to them-
You could change into a fish.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't really hear Bran from where you are.
That's a relief.
Man,
Okay. So let's take
that would
a
be.
little break here so we can refill waters and use the bathroom.
Yay, bathroom.
Alright.
I'm going to come back, but we'll probably have to proceed without him for the moment. Until he gets his shit together. Gets it all in one place. And stick it in the backpack and take it to the shit store as long as it's together. Okay, so time goes on. Dewey Claw jumped overboard.
No, I'm right
Oh, I see.
there.
There. Never mind, you were up at the other end of the boat last time I saw you.
I couldn't jump over, unfortunately. It wouldn't let me.
Yeah, it's weird.
He says that like he's not offended. Disappointed, that's the word I meant.
I am.
No, I meant, Dag.
Yeah, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Mhm.
But Emmett is up in the crow's nest.
Yes.
I'll go back.
I'm not gonna get a debuff by listening to Bran ramble, right?
Yeah, you are.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about that, but not a bad idea.
The alcohol should counter the debuff, though.
The drunken ramblings.
Oh, he's drunk.
You know what? For the next day, you get a +1 to religion checks.
Wait! I'm actually pretty good at religion, I think. Where's my thingamajig?
Cats are gross. Come back.
That's... Oh. Yes! That means I got +6 to religion. Woohoo!
What I miss?
Nothing, keep rambling and drinking.
Okay.
No. So, I was saying before you came back that, time has gone on. You guys have wandered around the ship. You've heard the crew complaining that the captain's being reckless with taking this job. They feel that there's other jobs that she could have taken that would have been more profitable.
Wait, are we paying her or is the council paying her?
The council.
Oh, okay, good.
So you're not sure what deal the council offered up.
As long as it's not my pocket.
Yep. And Mistine, you're looking out over the ocean with Brand. Dewey Claw, are you still looking in the water?
No, I'm getting enhanced because I was kind of looking at my catnip.
Think about that, Nip.
Yep. I'm getting enhanced as per se.
Okay.
What are they
And
doing?
Emmett is up on the pole, and Tristan is at the end of the ship.
Hey, Dewey Glow. You got the produce flame spell, don't you?
I got the what now?
Produce flame cantrip?
Produce flame cantrip. I not produce flame, but I got create bonfire.
Oh, that's a little too big. Never mind.
He's asking
Whoa,
you for a
5 foot.
light.
It's like a 5-foot cube.
It's too big. Too big. Thanks, though.
There's a sudden commotion on the deck of the ship. And you can see the first mate has pulled her sword on the captain, and so have 4 crew members. And as the crew members, the rest of the crew members come pouring out from the below decks with weapons drawn.
Mutiny.
Yeah, this is a mutiny.
Oh, Lord.
Hang on, I'm shuffling people around so that they've got cover.
We can't allow this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Christine, we
It's a
can't
lot
allow
more
this, can we?
people. Adam.
Oh.
A lot of people, but they're all in a real small. They're all really in a tightly small space.
In a very flammable boat.
Yeah, but who uses fire?
The cat.
I wasn't
make
concerned about
sure-
the cat. I was concerned about what about you, Mistine? And your big ball of death.
It's hold on. I'm reading.
Of course, Emmett's kind of in
It's
the way.
force
but-
damage, so force damage would put a hole in the boat but not catch it on fire.
Yeah, so doesn't it only work if things are moving around inside it or something, was it? Or how did it work?
Oh, I think you're thinking of when I did not that one.
You had a spell used one time I thought might have been good.
Okay, so you're thinking of Hunger of Hadar, which was a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold, centered on a point, blah, 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 filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises. No light, magical, or otherwise can illuminate the area, and creatures within are creatures fully within the area are blinded. So it won't damage the ship. It's actually probably a good idea to use on here, and then they'll just stumble around and knock each other out and get slurped to death.
Yeah, I was gonna say that attack does do a significant amount of damage to people who are in it.
Neutral circle.
And you
How
can just
tall?
get all them guys who get all the guys that are between Tristan and Emmett there. And we can easily clear up the rest.
I mean, I could get.
I'm sitting there counting on my fingers how many of them are, counting myself and thinking they're pretty good odds. I'm nodding to myself.
Yeah, I got a question. Is this the whole crew that's doing this, or is it just part of the crew?
Make an insight check.
And when it says fully within, like, I don't know if you can see my circle on the screen.
The people
But-
who are have a little corner sticking out of it would count as being within.
What about, like that
Only
guy?
enough
Because
good
he's
guidance.
more than just a quarter. Corner.
It's less than half, so he
Okay.
might be able to see his way out, but he'd still take damage from it.
I don't think you can see.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that half of his head is out.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
How
so
tall is that
It's a
thing that you
20-foot sphere.
So anyway,
Okay,
the
pause.
first mate is yes it is a female Kalashite, and she's backed up by 4 sailors with clubs. Or sorry, backed up by 4 sailors per character.
The game's paused, by the way.
I know. Give me a
Oh,
second.
okay. Sorry, no, I thought that meant recording or streaming was paused. Sorry.
No,
Go on.
no, it just pauses the game so y'all can't move around or anything. So yeah, the first mate is airing her grievances, saying that the captain is too reckless, that her choice in jobs is costing them money, and she demands that the captain turn over control of the ship. And she looks at you guys, the ones that are closest to her, Bran, Dewey, Claw, and Mistine. She says they'll still honor your bargain with the town, because an honest job demands honest doing. But the captain, it will no longer be the captain.
So what did my insight check reveal? Dag.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you got a total of 20. It doesn't appear to be all of the crew, so there may still be some below decks, but
But everybody up here, they all got weapons drawn.
yeah, they've
And
all
look
got
like they're
weapons
back
drawn.
in the Kalashite lady.
So some insights that you might have from that are that people who didn't agree to the mutiny may be locked up or tied up down below. Or dead. You don't know.
Boy, you say you're gonna honor what the council says, but yet you have no honor if you're turning on your captain. Folding my hands across my chest.
You trying to talk him out of it?
Yeah.
Okay. She disagrees with you. You know, there isn't much honor in a mutiny, but there also isn't honor in the work they've been doing.
So you
She
wait
thinks
till
the
now?
captain's going to get them all killed. The rumor of
Oh.
the ghost ship is what threw most of them over the edge.
But yet they're willing to continue to take us if we don't get involved or whatever, despite the ghost ship. So really, it's just them being in disagreement with their captain
Mm-hmm.
over something. Pay. I think was what was tossed around.
Yeah, pay and job secure danger.
Yeah, reckless.
They feel like the
Reckless.
captain has been taking on more dangerous jobs to give herself a reputation, and they don't want to put their lives at stake for the captain's sake.
Then why don't they just leave?
Yeah, why didn't they leave at shore like Tristan said? That would be honorable.
And say that can't. No job security then. This is at least a ship, so if they take it over, they have a ship.
Mm.
Yeah.
Unless it's done by backers, and then backers don't care who takes it over.
Brand's
Well-
going to take his pipe, flip it over, smack his palm with it to get the ash ball and fiery out of it, shake it, put it in his belt, and he's going to pick up his hammer and shoulder it. And he'll say, well, there's a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things, and even though I'm no sailor, this don't seem like the right way to do things. What do you all think?
Yo, Captain, what do you say to this?
The
Wait and see what the
captain
captain says.
refuses to relinquish control of the ship. It's her ship; she owns it. If they don't like how she runs it, they're free to leave.
Well, no.
There's this Captain Pope. You
So-
can
So
tell.
there are allegations to you. What are you doing to help your crewmates feel more at ease? There's got to be some compromise. It looks like a fine crew. Hate to lose them over something like that.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
So if you want, I can even roll persuasion.
Are you trying to persuade the captain to
Yeah.
relinquish the ship?
Not relinquish the ship, but, you know, meet them halfway in their concerns.
At least say or do something that doesn't come off as cold-hearted bitch.
Well,
Captain's pretty firm that it's her ship and she'll take the job she wants.
well, I guess you guys, this is her ship, and, better or worse, maybe at the next stop, you guys get the hell off.
Yeah, I agree. There's no reason for the captain to give up something that she earned herself and paid for herself just because people don't feel safe in the middle of a mission.
Brand's going to point his hammer at the Kalashite, and he's going to say, go for a swim, and on swim he's going to cast command.
Okay, and that's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Give me just a sec. Alright, I'm casting it. I am casting it on the Kalashite, and then the two guys adjacent of the captain that are close to the Kalashite. So that's 4 wisdom saving throws at a DC of 16. And if they fail, they will go jump overboard and go swimming. Just 3 of them, not 4. The Kalashite and the 2 closest to the Kalashite who are on each side of the captain.
Okay.
Just those 3. But they're all below 16, so enjoy your swim, fellas.
Bye.
We'll pick them up. They ain't gotta go far. I'm sure they can get back on the boat eventually, if we lower the ropes.
Yeah, so they each go over to the edge and hop in and start swimming.
Anybody else want to go for a swim?
Roll an intimidation check.
Let's see. Intimidation. Normal roll. Can I get an advantage to it because I got the other 3 to jump? Maybe it's
No,
give me
your
advantage
act
to be
has lowered the DC of it.
Okay. So there we go. Normal roll. A mighty 13.
Okay, so the sailors, they grumble and they put their weapons away, and the captain thanks you for quelling the mutiny.
Oh, that worked better than I thought. I was told that was a good spell for clerics.
And she's debating whether or not to fish the other 3 out of the water as they are being, slowly left behind.
Come on, we can pull them up and tie them up and take them in.
Yeah.
Totally
Tie him
get
to a
out.
mast.
Here you go, Miss Steen. I feel like I owe you this after getting you excited for the spell. He says he gives her the rest of the bottle of the Evermead wine.
Yes.
Which, if you look in my inventory, I can give you a brief description of what that thing is.
Oh god, how drunk did it get me?
Well, it is made by elves.
I didn't drink it yet, though. I just got excited.
Well, if you want to know, it's a sweet drink flavored with cherry juice, vanilla beans, and rose petals. Some compare it to the drink's taste to a honeysuckle, while others say it tastes of the upper plains.
Like
Tastes of
heaven?
fancy elven wine. Yeah.
Interesting. Misa would say yes.
Okay, so some of the crew, the captain beckoned some of the crew members over, and they started throwing ropes out for the people who had jumped over. The first time, all of them failed horribly. Like, the ropes got tangled up. They just couldn't get them out in the water far enough for the others to catch on. But they were able to pull them back and throw the ropes and hit their targets, and the 3 are back on the ship.
Nice.
Man, I deserve inspiration for that. Too bad I already got it.
So you already have inspiration. You've been sitting
I
on
know.
it for a while.
I keep forgetting about it.
Well, hopefully no more trouble.
Actually, you know what? Emmett was really character appropriate today, so I'm going to give him inspiration as well.
Woo.
Getting up in the
Having the
crow's
time of
nest.
my life.
Yeah, that's good because Tristan's just gonna stay up in the front of the boat on the ground. Not
Bran
too
will take
happy
this
with the
moment
boat.
to reapply water walking as a ritual.
Okay, what do you want to do to the first mate? Well, actually, the captain orders the first mate tied up and taken below decks to the brig.
Yep.
The other 2 that were with her are sufficiently cowed into behaving.
Good chaps. And just to help encourage them, I will have Bran go over and invigorate them with some stories of his adventures and such.
They're gonna jump overboard again themselves.
Tell them about how we fought. Well, tell them about the dragon we fought.
I'm gonna pass a catnip
He never gave us
junkie.
his name, but
Skeleton
Bran
Jar.
did decide to name it Cryobane. And he will tell the story of it and the Dragon Slayer, aka Tristan.
EK the chick who's trying not to throw up overboard.
And he will also exaggerate the dragon, because clearly it wasn't a young thing, it was an ancient white dragon. And the sword Dragon Slayer is a massive weapon and all that.
Dewey Glaw, you're giving the captain a joint of catnip?
Yes, we're sharing a joint. Yes.
No, you're giving it to her, because she doesn't pass it back.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, you were supposed to make nice with her anyhow, just in case.
Yeah.
She thanks you, she puffs on it, she's, using the captain's wheel right there. 2 hands on it, joint in her mouth. big smile on her face,
Oh, yeah.
loaded crossbow at her side, waiting for anyone to approach her with thoughts of mutiny in their eyes. And with that, it is nighttime, and the first day of your journey is coming to an end.
Huzzah.
You had a chance to kill all of the crew members, but you didn't.
So do we get the XP even though, well, I don't know.
It's probably a good thing because since none of us had been on a boat before, you really think we know how to steer the thing?
Besides,
we just-
I think Helm would be happy that I resolved it in a non-violent manner. Or a
he
non-bloodshed
might be.
manner. Or at least the captain would be happy. Her ship didn't get damaged.
Oh, Geiger wants to know, what is inspiration and why is it rewarded? Inspiration is the ability to re-roll a roll. It's rewarded for all sorts of different things, usually whenever the GM feels that a character is playing well, I can give them inspiration. So
I
I've
never
been,
gave inspiration, I just gave people a cookie.
I like cookies.
Yeah, for a while I was just starting every session out with everyone having inspiration, but
Largely because I kept forgetting about the damn thing.
Well, you also made us do homework.
yeah, in exchange for homework.
Oh yeah,
Which
I
is-
remember that.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just stopped doing it and forgot about it. I should do that.
That's what
again.
happens with inspiration.
I don't know about HeroClix, so I can't answer that question. But yeah, anytime they make a roll, if they have inspiration, what I let them do is re-roll the roll if they don't like it. So right
That's-
now,
Pretty much
Brand.
what it is.
and Emmett have inspiration.
It's basically you use it the way you're supposed to use it. You use it to give yourself advantage to a roll. So it's like a free extra D20 you have. So whenever you would roll a D20, you can use that inspiration the DM gave you to roll a second D20, and you use whichever has the best result. So it's sort of like giving yourself a bit of a boon or whatever, a better chance at winning a roll. Pretty much a re-roll, except you roll them both, and you pick whichever's better.
Yep.
I mean, the DM wants it to work as a reroll, he can. I've known some that have done that. But generally, you just roll both of them. You
Yep.
just take whichever one you like. Usually the better one.
So what's everyone doing for the night? There's hammocks and cots below decks.
Not moving.
Is there any
I don't know.
hammocks on the
Hammocks are
Deck?
typically down below.
Fine, I'll just sleep on the deck.
What's
Yeah,
the crew
Tristan's
doing
hug.
for food?
Tristan's hugging the rail.
Emmett will take first watch. I'm not trusting this crew.
Tristan, make a Constitution
That's a good
savings throw. If you're feeling seasick. Your character's never been on a boat before, right?
Nope.
Oh, you're fine.
Yep.
You don't even feel a little bit queasy. You feel like
Yeah,
you should
I-
be seasick, but it's just not happening, and you're kind of disappointed that you're not sick, because you feel like you should be.
I don't have sea legs yet.
Hmm.
Oh, wobble.
Okay, so you're staying up front on the main deck.
Yep. I slept
Um,
all day.
Emmett's staying put in the crow's nest. Mistine, what were you doing?
I'm gonna take second watch, I guess, but I'm gonna tie myself loosely with a random bit of rope to the mast, just in case we get rough seas overnight.
Tethering.
Okay, I'll just put you right there against the mast.
Yeah, that's good. Sorry.
You can hold shift and go between grid
Ah.
spaces.
Piffy.
Dewey Glaw, what are you doing for the night?
I'm gonna be. I'll be in the most inconvenient place trying to take a nap and waiting for my turn to watch.
So on top of the wheel.
Yeah, sure.
Stupid cat.
And Brand, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see what the crew is currently doing for the night.
Most of
What are they
them
doing
have,
for meals, and where are they sleeping at?
yeah, most of them have gone below decks for meals, and they have the cots and the hammocks down there.
What are they eating for dinner?
Fish, freshly caught and cooked.
Hell, Brand's gonna get in on that.
And actually, Dewey Glaw, I'm
Ears-
going to drape you over the stairs because that's more inconvenient.
My ears perk and the sun mention of fish.
As long as it's not salmon.
What about drinks? They got any grog or anything to drink down there?
They do. They don't carry water. They carry grog, which is it's a weak alcoholic liquid, so that it doesn't spoil during long journeys.
Surely there's no hard feelings. They won't mind if me and my companion join in.
Of course not. Part of your fee is includes meals.
Yeah, we can have a good meal, and I can tell them some more of our adventures. I'll tell them about the undead attack on the inn and how we defeated a fearsome vampire. This will also give Brandon some time to get a little more closer with the crew and see if any of them might be wearing marks or trinkets of Talos.
Several of them are.
Were they the ones? Several of the ones mutinying?
Some of them were mutineers. Some of them have obvious bruises and other marks showing, like rope burn on their wrists, showing that they were tied up during the mutiny.
Gonna have Bran, he'll check with those who are bruised and all that, and ask see how they're doing, and he will even offer to, no hard feelings, he will do a mass healing word on them and everyone around him, just give everybody a good purging anyway, their scrapes and their bruises and any seasickness they may be feeling.
Okay. Go ahead and cast it. We won't need to roll anything because
Yeah.
they're perfectly healthy other than minor wounds, but yeah, your mass healing, their rope burns heal up, their bruises fade, and everyone perks up and they have a good time for the night. Little party down there around the mess table.
Yeah, some drinking, some eating, some talk, some stories, good times. If only we had a bard.
Yep, someone pulls out a flute and plays it poorly.
Aha! Hey, that's still good.
Actually, Tristan
I'll
can
have-
play.
Christian can play.
Yeah. That's yes.
Yeah, well, from where you are, you can hear some flute music coming up from below decks.
Yep.
Does Tristan want to come down and play, or is she going to stay up there and enjoy the fresh air?
I'm looking. I don't know where my flute went though. It was in my bag at one point.
I'll throw one in your bag.
Come on down, Tristan.
I'm down.
I'll grace you with the gift of the Eagle's Splendor, so when you do a performance, you get to have advantage on it,
Whoa.
as well as any other charisma checks you make. Just a nice subtle way to make you better than you probably actually are. You get advantage, so roll one more time. Take the highest result. Alright, just go ahead and just put this thing in there so people can see that he casted it.
What do you cast in there?
Enhanced ability. And he's using the Eagle's Splendor on Tristan. So when she goes to play, and if usually when you play you ask for a performance roll or something like that, she would have advantage on it.
Okay. Well, go ahead and make a performance roll, Tristan.
I did.
With advantage? Yep, you did.
Okay.
Yep, 17.
Yeah, so you show up the guy who's playing his flute, and he tries to play along with you.
Oh, wait, can I actually do this on multiple people? Yeah, I can if I use a higher level spell slot. Let me bump that up a spell slot, and I'll put it on her and the guy who's playing. We don't have a little competition.
Okay.
Can I do that? So DM
Um.
as a level 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already casted it, so I'm just gonna take back the 2 and use a 3rd level spell slot. That's all right.
Yep. So he is going to roll with advantage, see how his performance is. And it is way better than
Yeah.
Tristan's. Like, all he needed was a little bit of competition, and yeah, he just set his fingers on fire on this flute. Tristan, you're having trouble keeping up at this point.
They got this for the next hour, so have fun.
Yep. Hey, I'm rusty. I haven't played in a while. First time I played probably since I joined this group.
Okay, so still above.
No, myself, if you're gonna play in Luskin, you're gonna have a fit. You gotta have a feel in the band. That's what Brand says.
At this point, I kind of
You
whisper.
had to pause and get a drink just to clear his throat a little bit better.
What are you doing, Mistine?
At this point, I kind of yell up to Emmett, and I'm like, because I can hear some of this wafting up the stairwell. I guess I'm near a stairwell, but
Well, yeah, that thing in front of you is kind of a grate that, they open that up to load cargo. But yeah, you can hear a lot through that.
yeah, I yell up to Emmett. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad we're up here, not down there.
Emmett looks over the edge and he has a flask in his hand. He just kind of gives her a nod, takes a swig and leans back against the mast.
All right. Well,
much for keeping
the
watch.
sun is setting, and as the sun sets, a thick mist starts to rise from the water, obscuring sight around the ship. The few crew that are still above decks swear and they make superstitious signs or the signs of whatever gods they worship. And Emmett, make a perception check. You can have advantage since you're up on the crow's nest.
Awesome.
Okay, through the mist, you see it ahead of you. A ghost ship.
I'm sorry, am I able to discern that it is indeed a ghost ship or it's just a ship swallowed in the mist?
It looks like a ship made out of smoke.
Am I able to see what the crew looks like?
No.
Do you hear a moaning sound?
Yes.
And not from downstairs.
Oh god. I'm assuming the crow's nest has like an alarm, right? A bell that can ring?
They can shout.
Okay. I shout down to the captain. I see you're still at the helm of the wheel. Looks like she's still sober and awake. Enjoying the joint. Give her the heads up that she looks like she's aware of the mist already, but I let her know that there's a ship heading our way.
Just ship. You don't let her know it's a ghost ship.
The ghost ship is coming! Emmett feels silly saying that. Very unsatisfied with himself.
The captain kind of runs and climbs up the mast near the pole. She gets to the top and she sees it. She calls out, "Ghost ship!" And the sailors downstairs start to panic. They're running, hiding behind doors. The ones up on deck are worried. They start moving themselves toward these ballista at the ship. The captain goes back to the wheel, turns the ship to the side, and as she's doing that, 3 creatures appear on the prow, kind of rising out of the mist and setting down onto the deck.
Whoa.
Well, I guess initiative roll.
You guessed
Stairs.
correctly. However, I need to remove a lot of these guys because they're not going to do anything. They're hidden from you. It's... Okay.
Hey, Miss Dean, you have Vigilance Blessing.
What does that do again?
You have advantage on your initiative roll for the day.
Oh. Derp. You think by now I would remember what this means.
Well, Bran gives it out, usually to himself or to somebody in the party, and I just randomly roll to see who would have had it.
Yeah. You say it often enough, though, that I should know what it means.
Okay, just need initiative.
I guess I don't really need to... Well, I get to roll
No.
twice.
Make it a higher roll
Oh, I don't... It's not letting me do it.
at 22. You just got to do a slash roll 1d20 and then add your
Yeah.
plus 2 to it.
Is this the middle of the night?
Beginning of the night. So, yeah,
Sweet.
it's dark.
Nice.
See? Like I said, you may get a better roll.
Is the moon out?
Not that I think it mattered much. I tied with the Spectre the first time, so...
Yeah, but yours is a crit, so, I mean,
Yeah.
this is even better.
If only I could crit on my first...
It's like
whatchamajigger.
rolling a d20 and getting a 20.
To answer your question, the moon is out, but there are clouds that are moving across it, beginning to obscure it.
Perfect.
So does that mean we see Emmett like a strobe light? Or he's like, visible, not visible, visible, not visible?
Oh,
I'm pretty stealthy, so I would imagine that I'm pretty hard to see.
You're also like half covered by a bucket, I would think. Or like most crow's nests got walls on them.
Yeah, you've got cover and concealment.
Perfect.
I know Miss Dean see just fine. We'll just put there. Miss Dean can see just fine. Emmett, I think you have dark vision, right?
I do.
Kristen's
I've improved dark vision. I believe my dark vision is whatever dark vision is plus 30. Because I'm a Gloomstalker.
Yeah, clicking on your character, I see the whole scene.
Who wants 300 feet? Nobody, because I'm downstairs.
Yeah, well, you're downstairs with Tristan. So let's start out. Why did it start on Doom?
So do they know? Or do we have to yell down to them?
They heard the cry.
Okay.
But yeah, Miss Dean, you're up. Were you still
Okay.
tied to the thing?
I was loosely tied just, so I have like a couple feet of slack. It's not like,
Okay. Well, you can move up to 5 feet, but you need to use the rest of your movement to untie yourself.
that's fine.
You're made of water, can't you just, go through it?
So that's,
Well, she's not made of water.
No.
Yeah,
it
the
just
water
makes me really
Ganassi
happy.
are just blue Ganassi.
So if I was here in the middle, then this is my 5, right? And then
Yeah.
the rest of it, okay. That's good enough. I don't like this guy in the front, so we're gonna start with you. They're made of misty stuff. That was a question. Are they made of like the mist? Can I tell?
If they have physical form.
Yeah. I'll roll for it.
Hang on. Let me,
Like, cause I'm just judging based on the pictures, but sometimes that's a bad idea.
Oh, hey. My Twitch is getting raided. What's up, guys? Everyone here is getting ready to fight some ghosts. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Divergent Dice, for the raid. Have to check them out. Yeah, Cleric's been drinking, so he'll need to roll Constitution checks to maintain his spells, regardless of what happens. Let's see. With the one up front, yeah, they're pretty misty.
Okay.
Yeah, they all look like they're ghostly forms.
Wow. Pretty ghostly. Like,
My ass would be tripping up the stairs.
sorry, I'm reading this one spell that I've never used before.
That's okay. Which one are you thinking about?
Ill touch? Just because I'm thinking it'll make things... It doesn't freeze them, though. I'm never first, so you have to bear with me. Normally, it's like, oh, Witch Bolt, we're done. But now I don't trust using Witch Bolt.
You want a strong opener? Smart.
Well, I guess I could use it.
Let's try not to burn the boat down.
Just out of
Yeah,
curiosity,
I'm
do I have
gonna...
line of sight?
No, there's a big sail between you and them.
Fantastic.
And the sails are down, aren't they? I
No,
can
they're
see,
up. They're
right?
still sailing at night.
Yeah, so I have to get off. Okay.
I meant...
Yeah,
There.
Vestine, you can see because you're below the sail.
Alright,
So you've
this-
got like more than a person's height underneath that, so you can clearly see these creatures. But yeah,
So-
Emmett, on your turn, you'll have to either get down or wait until they move.
What's it? An ability check is... An ability check is like perception, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
races and classes. We've got Mistine. She's a water genasi warlock.
I want to
Um,
use
we've got-
Hex.
Emmett, who is he's a Gloomstalker ranger and wood elf.
And
Dewey
then...
Glaw is
So, and I want to target their... target has disadvantage on a ability check made with the chosen ability, so I'm gonna target their Arcana. Oh, it's the gray dude, by the way.
okay.
Gray dude. So he has disadvantage on any future Arcana checks. Don't know if that's worth it. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. So that way, I can get... Did it hit him?
Hang on. Sorry. A 16 will hit.
Nice.
So then he gets a roll plus, because he's hexed, he gets 1d6. So it'll be a total of 16.
16 force damage.
Yeah, the 1d6 is necrotic damage, if that matters.
Usually.
So it was 7. Well, it was...
Well, it's 16
10.
total. I got it.
Yeah.
I've got the numbers
Yeah.
here. I can work with it.
You can do math.
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm going to do my second Eldritch
And
Blast.
let's see. Your hex. Does that have any damage with it when you hit with a spell?
Yeah, that's what the 1d6 was. The 1d6 is necrotic.
Oh, okay. You added that into your damage roll.
Yeah, should I keep it separate for you?
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just
Okay.
wasn't sure where that came from.
Yeah. I just figured math, and then I realized... Does that hit? Yeah, it's a 17.
17 will hit, yeah.
And then I'm going to do the same thing, 1d6 again. So So 1 point. 1 point of that was necrotic.
Okay, yeah. From what you can see, your attacks were very damaging to this creature.
Ew. I will billow my cape fabulously and end my turn.
Where was I? Dewiglaw is a Circle the Land druid, Tabaxi. Brand is a human cleric, Twilight Domain. And Tristan is a Path of the Beast barbarian. He's a variant human. Okay, sorry, I was telling everyone on Twitch what your races and classes were. Just select everything. Alright, so this creature is going to attack the poor sailor who's cowering in front of it. Oof. He needs a DC 10 Constitution save. She makes. However, takes 5 points of damage as it appears that his life is drained out of him. And then it's going to move. 15, 20, 25. $30. Alright, Emmett, you're up. You do have line of sight on this creature.
Which one? Ooh, the one that
The
just
one that
moved
just
forward?
moved.
Perfect. So I will go ahead and just chill up here for the time being. Let me target him. Cool. I'm just gonna lay right into him. So this is the first turn. Where's my buffs?
Yeah, it's the first turn. It's dark. The moon is behind clouds.
Some.
Just go ahead and
So
roll your
go.
3 dice.
Good deal. Right. Slay to him. Oh, nice.
Yep, that'll... Actually, will that hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
Beautiful. And then, whereas I think I just linked it with Dreadful Ambusher. If I take the attack action on the first turn of combat, I can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action, and then deal an additional 1d8 damage of that weapon's damage to that hit. So, because I hit on the first one, I roll again for damage, and then that extra hit has an additional 1d8.
Yes.
So, roll that. It's
That still
1d8.
hits.
Oh, I didn't even do damage. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. So the first one's damage, and the second one's damage.
Okay,
How's this guy
that's
looking?
An additional 1.
Mhm.
You can tell that your arrows did damage to it.
Okay.
You want to make a perception check about it?
Yes. I want to
Yeah.
know so these guys are physical beings, okay?
No, they're not. They're spirits. However, the magic that is in your bow
Oh, the
extends
plus
to
one.
the arrows and allows you to damage them.
Awesome. Cool, cool. Alright, and then I'll go ahead and do my extra attack. Nice. Roll the damage out for that.
I'm going to get to a point where I just don't let you roll to attack anymore. You just do it.
Awesome. And then I'll finish off with marking them with what's it called?
Your, I know it's that improved hunter's mark.
Yeah, it's the other one. Where is it? Where is it? Favorite foe. There it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so he's marked as your favorite foe.
Awesome.
Okay.
And I had my turn.
Okay, Mistine, make a wisdom savings throw. Your mind is assaulted by the creature you attack. You can hear whispers in your ears driving you mad.
Well, they're a little late for that.
Oof.
I don't know about that.
I think I went madder.
You take 7 psychic damage.
Ow. So I'm down to 2. There we go. I can math.
Yep. And then it's going to move forward 5, 10, 15 feet to right in front of you. And then it's going to sink through the deck of the ship.
I get an attack of advantage then?
No.
But he got up against me and then he disappeared.
Well,
Or
let
he
me
moved.
rephrase how I said that. He begins walking toward you and sinking through the deck of the ship, and by the time he's in front of you, just the wisps of his hair are sticking out. And this
Ah.
creature is now below decks. I'm going to leave it visible, but I'm going to put a swirly mark on it so that we know who is below decks. I'm going to do that for everyone who is below. And unlike Pathfinder, the D&D system doesn't give you that stunned condition when I add that marker. And that's going to be its turn. Tristan,
Alright.
you see this thing just sink through the ceiling across the boat from you after someone
Alright.
upstairs called out ghost ship.
Nice. Where is it? Can't really see.
Actually,
Downstairs is lit.
yeah, downstairs is lit, so you can. It's. Shoot.
And it's the one I'm targeting that's visible downstairs.
Yeah, let me give you 60 feet of dim vision just so that you can see for now.
Alright.
But yes, this one, the token looks like it's in front of Mistine.
Alright, well. These assholes kind of piss me off. They interrupt our music and drinking. So, of course, I'm going to just rage. And I'm gonna form the Beast Claws. Just because I'm a little pissed off and I don't feel like digging my weapons out. So. And, of course, reckless attacking. Because why not?
Okay, you hit.
One more.
Well, with your second slash, the creature dissipates into mist.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think this encounter really accounted for the level the group should be at this point.
Ah. Any more down here?
Hi, Tristan. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
I was smacking around some ghost. It kind of disappeared though. I don't know if it's
Ghost?
dead or not. Yeah,
What
ghost.
ghost? I ain't seen no ghosts.
Oh
You
yeah,
know-
yeah.
I think you've had too much to drink.
Apparently not enough.
Which has some more.
I want to buy Braun. Stash the bottle.
Well, I mean, you already moved over there, so can't
Yeah.
move again.
Come on.
So yeah, it's Dewey Glaw's turn. You were awoken when they started shouting about a ghost ship.
Yeah.
From the stairs there, you can see the one creature that's kind of straight across the boat from you.
Can I tell what type of creatures it is besides a ghost?
You can make an Arcana check about it.
I will bring in my little tool here.
Yeah, you recognize it as a specter. It's a ghostly creature. You know that they're resistant to just about all kinds of damage, all kinds of elemental damage, and also bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons.
From non-magical.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can't remember if my scimitar is magical or not, to be honest.
Let's see. I think it's a +1.
Goes a +1 too.
No, his scimitar is not a +1.
Or it was at one point. Oh, there's a dagger that I have.
Yeah, I know
That's
you
a
got the
plus.
+1 dagger.
It says this scimitar is attuned, so and it says magic item when I hover over it. Flame tongue scimitar.
Oh, the flame tongue scimitar. That's right. That's why you don't have a magic scimitar, because you have a magic scimitar. You don't have a +1 because you've got the flame tongue. So you can speak the sword's command word and cause it to erupt in flame.
It sheds a bright light and 40-foot radius, dim light for additional 40 feet.
Yeah, while the sword is ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage. Actually, I don't think that actually counts as a magic weapon in as far as damage is concerned. Because the magic of the weapon doesn't enhance the base damage.
Okay. I'll see what else I can do. Thought I had something going, but don't see anything. What's the turn order here? Don't have any proper spells here, so I'm gonna do the tried and true that I usually do is haste. But I'm gonna haste Emmett. He can get a lot of attacks from me.
That is correct.
Okay.
Okay. Get this out of the way. Cast spell. No. This. You are now aced.
Alright, I've already got him marked as hasted.
So all the damage you can muster, I know you got a few turns ahead of you still, but I think you do just fine, if anything. So I'm just gonna move ahead just one spot.
Okay. Alright, the other Spectre is going to move up next to Mistine. Going to reach out and touch her.
Reach out and touch me.
Will 21 hit you?
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
you-
my DC 13.
Yeah. I don't need to ask, I just like to.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like to hear you say it. You take 11 necrotic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Okay, hold on. I got a math.
And if you want, I can
16.
just click a button and do 11 damage to you.
I just wish this thing had the nice. You typed in the amount, like on the Beyond app, where you just typed
Yeah.
in the amount and it. What Constitution?
Yep.
I'm fucked.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Your hit point maximum is reduced by 11. So if you're healed, you cannot be healed past your current hit points, which is 66.
No, because I had 2 temp points, so it would be 64.
Yeah.
So do I just have to remember that for the
Um,
rest of the battle?
yeah, this will last until you take a long rest.
Okay.
But go ahead and set your HP at 64 because your max HP is lower than your current HP.
Oh, so I really lost. Do I still get to keep my 66 health? Or do I have to lower. So I really took 13 damage when.
You did. It's a unique situation for this attack. As it just
Why?
drained the life out of you.
Life out of him.
Well, you can try on your turn. Brand, you're up. You're downstairs. It'll take all of your movement to get to the top of the stairs, unless you double move.
I just have one question.
Okay?
What is a god ship?
A what?
A god ship.
I don't know. You're drunk.
GHODT ship. That's what I heard. I asked Tristan, hey, what's your ghost ship?
Let's go kill the things on the boat.
What things? I got things?
Oh, yeah, undead things.
The misty
I did
thing.
that. Hold on,
Yeah.
okay.
Make a
Grab my
Constitution
hammer.
savings throw before you try and go up the stairs.
Stairs?
Oh no.
Oh god, my nemesis returns.
We're gonna die.
Well, we're gonna be fine. He's just gonna be a mess.
God.
You wait,
Take
Okay.
my hammer to the stairs. They will not slow me down.
someone shoot
You will
him.
not defeat me this time.
Brand gets to the bottom of the stairs, and he puts one foot on the stairs, and the boat sways to the side, then sways to the other side while he's standing there. And Brand, uses the rest of his movement to throw up all over the bottom of the stairs.
Now help me hit it better. I'm gonna hit. I hit it with my hammer. Pick that. Take it out the bottom step.
Oh, whoa, great.
Just means you gotta make a bigger step to get up.
Difficult terrain now.
That's okay. Now that step
Hi.
takes a dexterity check to get past.
Hi. While we
I'm gonna fail it
It's
too.
difficult terrain, requiring double movement to get past. Hi, Tristan. What are we doing again? No, in my turn.
Okay, Miss Dean, you're up. You've got one of these things that wants to touch you, and another one that is pretty close to you, but looking pretty messed up.
Oh boy. I don't know what to do. Too big.
That's what. Wait, not my turn.
Well, I wanted to use one spell, but it has a 30-foot radius, and there's too many. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm starting Rakai on the basics. Tomorrow we're doing our first dungeon. We did character creation last weekend, so he's got his character built, and we're just doing a level 1 dungeon this weekend.
I'm gonna try
and then a level 3
Vampiric
dungeon
Touch
and a level 3 dungeon,
on
just to
the
kind
asshole
of get the
next
basics.
to
And the
me.
books I limited to the player's guide
Click the
on
button.
D&D Beyond.
Cast the spell, please. I'm gonna use that amulet thingamajig.
Okay, so you automatically roll a 10 plus your bonus, so I believe it's a 16.
It says attack modifier +7. Is that it?
Are you casting a spell?
Yeah, so spell DC is 15 normally.
You should have a spell attack modifier somewhere.
Uh,
I might have
Just
to look
said-
on D&D Beyond for that.
it says attack mod +7.
Well, your spells are based on charisma, so it's +7. So
yeah,
you roll,
okay, that's what the +7 means.
yeah, so you roll a 17.
So it hits.
Yes.
That's just for shiggles. Glad I didn't do that. Okay.
Vampiric touch. What kind of damage is that?
Necrotic. And I get half. Well, I'm fully healed. But
Did you
I'm
want to
still
roll?
doing it.
Okay.
It's too late. But he's still's going to take the 15 damage. I just can't regain any of the hit points.
Yeah, well, you reach out and you touch it, with intent to drain its life away, and nothing happens. You don't feel any energy transfer through. It's like the attack hit, you were able to do it, but you couldn't do any damage.
Well, I guess I'm going to billow my cape pitifully. And my turn.
Okay, well, the other one moves up behind you. And that one's going to reach out and touch you.
I'm gonna die.
That 20 will hit you.
You should have reached out and touched Faith instead.
Okay, so
Shut up,
that's
you
9
drunk.
damage. And another Constitution savings throw.
If you can't trust drunk Faith, well, who can you trust?
Me, I've got devil horns. Okay, you made it this time.
Only in
Okay.
bargains.
So I take how many to?
you-
9.
You take 9 damage,
55.
but you don't have to subtract that from your total
Thank
health.
God. Okay.
Okay, and Emmett, you're up. You can
And
see
you already-
both of these specters from your crow's nest.
For the reminder, you are hasted.
Wait, there's specters? I thought they were zombies. Uh-oh.
Emmett feels super light in his feet because he's all hasted up now, all cracked out. Hold this up. Where's my target? We'll go ahead and aim for this lovely gentleman over here to the bottom, and I'm gonna just go ahead and just start laying into him, all juiced up ready to go.
All right.
Where? Inventory. There we go. Cool. Roll the attack.
Okay, well, you hit, and it doesn't matter how much damage you do, so I'm going to take that away from you because your first hit dissipates the smoke that is that creature. Whoops.
Oh. Perfect. Nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and change my aim to the ones right next to Mistine and continue the assault.
Okay, I think you can use a bonus action to transfer your mark, can't you?
Yes, favorite foe, please.
I second the please.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and attack, and I'm gonna use a sharpshooter, so I take the -5 penalty to the roll to get +10 damage on the hit.
Okay. Good call. Especially with that.
With the crit? Hell yeah. Nice, and then that's plus 1d6. So the favorite foe extra damage, is that doubled because of the crit, or no?
Just the
Actually, no.
attack, not all the extra stuff.
Okay, so that's an extra d6 of damage. We'll take it.
Now, that didn't count the extra, what is it, 10 from...
Yeah, it doesn't count
sharpshooter?
the extra 10.
So you
So I
do an
think
extra
it would-
10 damage?
Yes.
Okay, well, you only actually do an extra 9 damage, and it dissipates into fog.
Awesome.
And off in the distance, you can see the ghost ship itself dissipate. And the fog that had risen from the ocean begins to also dissipate, and the moon comes out from behind the clouds. And that's the end of the encounter.
Emmett is visibly sad and disappointed. His hair is not flowing in the hair, or in the wind, unfortunately. He just very sadly climbs down from the mast.
I am also visibly disappointed. I thought this encounter was going to last more than a turn and a half.
It's
That's because Emma's got that damn minigun.
Well,
Pew pew pew.
we're going to end it here for tonight because I didn't realize we were 20 minutes over time.
Holy cow.
it's okay.
Mistine, I'm going to set your max health back to 75, and everyone can take a long rest on the ship. The dangers
okay.
seem to have passed for now, and we'll come back in 2 weeks to continue this voyage.
Cool, cool. Let me please mop up that floor.
Yeah, I don't know why it had the ghost bleed. Space Monkey was mentioning earlier that, D&D is a lot more beginner friendly than Pathfinder.
True.
And I agree with that, but Pathfinder has so many more and better options. Like, just playing a few games of it, I fucking love it.
Which
Like-
Pathfinder edition?
Second edition.
I didn't mean to check that out. Keep
I
forgetting
think I
to.
have the book for. Oh shit! What did I do to my
The
screen?
first one was very good. That was when I first started trying to DM. It was in the first Pathfinder. And I actually ended up loving the original Pathfinder.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same reason why D&D 3.5 was really good. It just has a lot of character options, so you can make your character however you want.
Is the combat more complex though?
Not really,
Or
no.
more
At least not from what I've seen so far.
okay. I don't know why everyone says Pathfinder is so much harder.
No, I mean, combat's got a very similar flow to D&D 5. It's just it is harder because there's a lot more that
Pathfinder
can
2
happen.
is a little
There's-
more streamlined than Pathfinder 1 was.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
There's
diseases
a lot more,
and
there's a lot more
poisons,
involved.
a lot more status effects.
5e's way more streamlined. But I like 5e because of the combination of classes you can make. The class you can make by combining other classes and whatnot, 'cause it's very multi-class friendly.
Oh, they're not a
1
thing in
wasn't
Pathfinder?
as- Maybe Pathfinder 2, but Pathfinder 1, you could multi-class, but it wasn't as friendly as it was in this edition.
Yeah, 5e is really easy to multi-class.
You could literally make just about anything you could think of with the right combination of classes, and the drawbacks are not as bad as they were in the past editions. So that's
Yeah.
why I like 5e. But Pathfinder 2 is supposedly going to have a lot of the best features of 5e and some other stuff, as well as the best features of Pathfinder 1. So I was curious of how it was going to turn out. I never got a chance to look into it, though. I need to.
Yeah, multi-classing's pretty easy in Pathfinder. I haven't tried it yet, but from what I've seen, it's fairly easy.
Yeah,
But
But
it's
just
like
multi-class to make custom classes is all you're doing.
yeah, it's like D&D though. Like when you take 2 different classes, you'll never max out one. But it's not like a lot of games go to 20th level or whatever.
Yeah. It's super rare.
Yeah.
Mostly the homebrews.
And then Starfinder plays just like Pathfinder. It's just there's a lot of nuances that are different. But yeah, I've been playing them on the other Discord, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm going to shut down the stream. Thanks to you guys who rated, who are still here. Looks like most
Bye,
of them left,
everybody.
but thank you all the more for all the same. And we'll see everyone later.